Hello, Unbreakable Souls. I hope everyone had a great holiday. Happy first of the month. Happy January 1st. To some, Happy New Year. I've been seeing a lot of back and forth about what's really the New Year and what's really not. So if you believe in this holiday, Happy New Year. If you don't, happy first of the month. Thank you. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by and checking in on the channel. If you're not aware, this channel is for spiritual guidance, to provide guidance, wisdom, some form of spiritual direction for those who kind of are unbreakable souls, those who don't want life's hardships and trials to break them. So the purpose of this channel is to provide guidance, again, any type of information that's needed regarding individuals in the collective's life, stuff maybe about the collective that people in their life are unwilling to tell them. That's what this is all about. My readings aren't always super easy to hear. I just, it's very, very real, transparent messages. So take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, go ahead and leave it right there. If you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel and tuning in and watching the videos. Just, communicating and engaging in the videos and just kind of leaving comments and things like that. I really do appreciate the interaction. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Let's help this channel grow. Hit the notification bell so that you know when the readings are coming. And then also share the videos, share the readings if you feel like it doesn't resonate with you, but maybe some of the things that I'm saying may resonate with someone that you know. Please feel free to share. So I'm gonna do a reading, and I'm not quite sure what it'll be about. I did have a couple of downloads today. Someone is regretting a conversation that was had. Sorry, my dog is super energetic right now. Someone is regretting a conversation that was had. They feel like they weren't able to say everything that they wanted to say. So they are regretting that. Maybe it was a conversation that was had with someone that was due to leave, or I'm not sure what the dynamic of the relationship was, but there is someone that is regretting a conversation, feeling like they didn't get to say everything they wanted to say, feeling like their surroundings, wherever the conversation was had, their surroundings it was affecting how they were reacting and how they were responding to you. It could have been a phone call. They may have sounded a little dry, kind of like they weren't interested in the conversation, but they were. They just, again, there was something going on in their environment that prohibited them to really have a real conversation with you. Someone's definitely, I found a nickel on my doorstep on the stairs of my front porch. And if you look at the significance of that, that definitely means good luck, of course, prosperity, that you're getting guidance and assistance from the higher realm, your ancestors, your guides. So also there was a song that came through just as I was randomly watching television. It came through. It's called "I'm Still Here" by Tisha Campbell. I didn't really look at the details of it. I had never heard it, but the chorus even right now is playing heavily in my mind. So let me clear out the energy, and we'll get to the reading. I really am working on, if you're new here, my readings can be a little long, because I do start, it's like putting a puzzle piece together from the very first piece, and then building around it. So it does start off a little slow, and then they do tend to drag out a little bit, and I am working on that, but I just kind of relay the message as it comes through, and sometimes it will be 45 minutes, sometimes it'll be an hour and 45 minutes. So you know, you'll definitely need patience to get the messages that come through here on this channel. They've yet to be short 15, 30-minute messages, readings. That's yet to happen. Holy Spirit, ancestors, God, please protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Ancestors closest to the sun, you are allowed. Anybody, anything else, you are not allowed here. Any evil spell work, negativity, negative spell work, I send that back to, I return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about testing us. Towards myself, towards the collective. I know I speak I am love. I know I speak I am peace. I know I speak I am protected. I know I speak I am connected. At the end of this video, feel free to look at the description. I do put some details in there regarding any type of confirmation you may need. Just to kind of, if you feel like this is resonating with you and you want confirmation, check out the description. I will point out some things that will provide confirmation for you. All right, let's start this. One moment. All right, let's start this. Sorry, my dog was like super energetic for some reason. So let's get this started. And I don't know what this reading is going to be about, but we will find out. A few cards came out. I'm going to take out a couple more. Hold on. All right. Give me a moment. So someone's going through the Hangman came out in reverse. Someone's refusing to like kind of refusing to put others first before them. Like that's no longer happening for whoever this is. Like if someone had, let's just say food, they'd ultimately feed someone else first before they fed themselves. They're no longer sacrificing themselves for others. They're choosing themselves this time around. There was a time where they weren't honoring like their individuality. Again, they were choosing others, worried about what others felt about them. This just seems like a whole lot of self-sacrifice, putting their wants and their desires on the back burner for others. Someone, maybe a Taurus. But there's some growth here. There was a time, again, where this person, again, was putting other people in front of their just doing for others before they would do for themselves. Not being themselves, ultimately. Putting the things that they desired and the pleasurable things that they, or the things that they found pleasurable, they would put that on the back burner. But then there was some growth here. With that growth came knowledge. It's like someone's spiritual knowledge is growing. It's like this person was refusing to put their stuff on the back burner. That was a part of their growth. It was like them finally living in their truth, choosing themselves. While doing that, there was a knowledge. I'm getting like spiritual knowledge. Definitely a positive. The 7 came out. Definitely positive. This is a positive card. they became powerful. Once they got that spiritual knowledge, it was very powerful knowledge. I'm getting there. If you're watching this channel, obviously you are spiritual, you are special, you are divine. You are an unbreakable soul, you are chosen. So collective, there was a time where you put yourself on the back burner over, to help others, whether it be children, whether it be people just who were not in the same position as you. You put other people first. That's just who you were. Then you began to kind of live in your truth. And with that, you became a very powerful, some of y'all may be into, I'm hearing witchcraft, but it could be light work. It could be, you could be a reader. It's some type of magical abundance. And so we've got 5 here twice. 5 and 5 is 10. That's an ending to a cycle. But also 5 is change. So with that, your intuition heightened. You had intuition and emotional healing. You became the divine feminine. You had an awakening and became the divine feminine. Those first few cards are always a little tough for me to put together, but let's keep going. What else? Thank you. Five came out again. Obviously, when you were putting yourself last and not living in your truth and not honoring your individuality and kind of who you weren't aligned at that time. That's clear. I mean, obviously. There was a change, obviously. You know that there was a change here. Thank you. Holy Spirit, your ancestors, your guides said you deserve balance in your life. And that's when you made the decision to no longer put yourself on the back burner and to live in your truth. Holy Spirit says you deserve balance. And that was because you weren't in alignment. It was like your guides, ancestors, whoever you believe in, the higher power led you to make this change into the awakened, becoming the divine feminine. Something told you. Something told you. Your intuition told you that you deserve balance, and you listened to that, and that's why you made that change. You receive these spiritual gifts, whatever they are, take it how it resonates, because for one, you matured. It was something about your age that had something to do with this divine timing of you receiving your spiritual gifts. Your reality, you shifted your reality by, it was just like as soon as you decided to put yourself first, your reality shifted in a good way. As soon as you decided to be disciplined and really stand on what you believed in, cleared out your emotional baggage, You went through a rebirth. And that's what caused this awakening. Lots of sevens out here. Just got our first 8. 7s, 5s. Lots of changes. In a good way. Yeah. 8 is transformation. You transformed into the divine feminine. As soon as you made the decision to put yourself first, to focus on you. Because you were not aligned at first. Something was going on, and as you weren't aligned because, again, you weren't honoring who you were. Collective, you weren't, you were self-sacrificing, putting others before you. But as soon as you made that shift, as soon as you decided that what you wanted mattered, lived in your truth, and made and put up boundaries, and it wasn't like, I hope you don't think that this came to you like you were the cause of. No, this was divine guidance. Whether you believe it or not, whether you knew that was going on, something in you, that was telling you, like, it's time for me to put myself first. That was God. That was something bigger than who you believe yourself to be as a human being. That was deeper. And you listened. And maybe you listened because you were at an age where it allowed you to listen. That's what caused the change. That's what changed your reality. You were more disciplined because you were, again, more mature. You knew the reality you wanted to create. And you were disciplined. You were obedient to whatever you were feeling, whatever was being told to you internally, spiritually. Some people think it's like so many thoughts go on in our heads as human beings. People think like that the thoughts are really them thinking it, but that's the divine. If you're divine, that's divine guidance. But you definitely did some emotional clearing. You got smart, emotional, and intuition and emotional healing. And that clearing helped you transform into the divine feminine. This. So we know, and I've been talking about this. We've been talking about people going through awakenings, collective, divine femmes, divine masculine. We talked about this. Now, this is clearly a divine feminine reading. It's clear. But we've been talking about this. A lot of us are going through, and I'm saying us because a lot of us are going through awakenings right now. A lot of us are getting downloads from higher realm, from the higher realm, from the divine, our divine guides. Some of us listen, some of us ignore it because they think this is the creator. The creator is providing us with this information. Collective, the creator is providing you with this knowledge. It is majestic. It is your it is leading you to your destiny. You're being called to do something bigger than what's in the 3D. This was that was provided to you, this sacred celestial knowledge. This was a gift. So you guys are gifted. You guys have a gift. Like a reward. From God. Says Mother Earth here. From the Mother of God, of the gods. You received a reward from the Mother of gods. I know that's right, Divine Femme. Miracles are happening in your life as we speak right now. Is what I'm hearing. There are miracles happening in your life right now. I'm getting that this gift that was given to you from you are being rewarded. There's something you did when you transformed. The Phoenix card came out. I didn't show it, but this 8, transformation, death and a rebirth. When that happened, when you chose yourself, your ancestors, they protected you and they guided you to this reward. And it's like, yeah. You received support from your ancestors. Because you showed a sense of discipline that most don't have. You're being rewarded for your willingness to heal, for your willingness to I'm hearing to choose yourself, to put you're being rewarded for that. So if you feel like if people are trying to make you feel selfish for making a decision, some of y'all are probably making a decision that some may try to make you feel like you're selfish by doing, because in some way, shape, or form, it's choosing yourself. No, you're being rewarded for that. And some things are ending. And some things are beginning. But it's stability. It's balanced. So when you were putting people first, and God said, you deserve balance, He gave you balance. She gave you balance. The mother of the gods, your ancestors, you have balance. Things had to end. But now things are stable for you. Or if you feel like they aren't, stability is coming in. A cycle has been completed. The Spirit says you are worthy. Period. You are worthy of balance in your life. You are worthy to get what you deserve. You're the high priestess. Definitely Taurus energy here. High priestess. This gift that they rewarded you with, it allows you to have, again, sacred knowledge. Higher self card is at the bottom. 7. Lots of 7s on the, lots of 7s. Yeah, man. And what you the gift that you have right now, that's not all that's coming. It will multiply. It will multiply. And you are going to continue to go higher and higher as far as elevation, as far as frequency goes, as far as your ranking is what I'm hearing. Because you are worthy. You are worthy to experience your highest self, is what I'm saying, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, that person is unwilling to transform. There's someone here unwilling to transform, to make changes. Could be a Scorpio. Scorpio and Virgo and Gemini, they've all been coming out this entire, like in almost all my readings lately. This Scorpio tried to lead your life, tried to kind of tell you how to live. This probably was the person you were putting in front of you, or one of the people, because it's multiple relationships, doesn't have to be love, but there was someone, this person unwilling to transform, wanted to kind of lead your life. But again, your ancestors, you manifested whatever change this is. This person unwilling to transform is no longer the lead in your life. Give me more on master manifestation. Master manifester. What about that? Thank you. Hold on. There's also there was someone here that was trying to lead your life, but you manifested something that is now going to provide you, again, stability, a solid foundation. It could be in partnership, it could be in love. But no one is able to control your life. Like, no one is able to have that hold on you to be a lead in your life anymore. Like, you are the lead person in whatever decisions you make in life now. You and your guides. And you are standing strong and firm on trusting your intuition, because you went through, again, intuition and emotional healing. There's just someone, and this fell on top of just this person that's unwilling to transform. Like, there's some impatience here. They don't do things in moderation. Greedy. Maybe a greedy person here, which we've been talking about. What about this greedy person? Thank you. Wow. Etheric cords came out in the upright. There's an energetic cord that you have attached to this greedy person that was trying to lead your life, that can no longer lead it, but you're cutting the cords to this person. You are cutting the cord to this person. You understood that, you understand now, collective, that it's like you had like an epiphany, like a light bulb went off in your mind, to where now you were just like cutting the cords to anyone that is trying to control your life, trying to do any type of dark magic on you, or any type of like manipulation. You're cutting cords with people, with manipulators in your life. There's one specific one that I'm seeing. There may be more, but there's definitely one manipulator, and maybe you've cut off. This could be the last. Okay, this could be the last cord that you have left to cut before you get to your solid foundation. You've got one more cord to cut. One more. And it's with this manipulative person is who you need to cut the cord with. You may have a child with this person. But someone's not happy with this cord cutting that you're doing. I mean, it's obvious. It's this manipulative person obviously is not happy with this, but what about, thank you. It's like this person, this manipulative person, put you through so much. A world of just emotional, just emotions. Good, bad. And I think because you were unhappy, that also caused your awakening. You just couldn't take it anymore. You came up out of that when you did your intuition and emotional healing. This also led, this led you putting yourself on the back burner, your wants, your needs, things that are pleasurable to you, caused you to be unhappy with this manipulative person that tried to run your life, control your life, manipulate you in different ways and factors. When you started to live in your truth, that's what caused the awakening. That's what caused your rebirth. That's what made you into the divine feminine. That's what made you who you are today, collective. Hearing pressure burst pipes. There was so much going on. You couldn't take it anymore. And spiritually, that pipe burst. And you came out divine. I don't know what they thought they were doing to you. But you changed, for sure. Obviously, that's all we're talking about is change. But this change allowed your light to shine. Like, people are seeing you. People are seeing you for who you are, because you are living in your truth. And this is going to be a new, like a beginning of a newfound type of stability, because you healed yourself. But there's endless possibilities here with this stability and balance. Someone sees you. Someone sees your light. They were trying to control you and keep you in the dark. But your light is shining now. And they can't stop it. No way, shape, or form. And that's a major change that is happening right now, an inevitable change. They can't keep people from seeing you anymore. Somehow this manipulative person wanted you to feel ashamed of yourself. It's like they want you to feel ashamed of who you are spiritually, of your spiritual practices. Or collective, you're ashamed of it, and you're kind of doing this, you're hiding doing this. But this is just a cause of you being in an environment. If you're hiding whatever gifts that God has provided you and blessed you with, slowly your light is starting to shine. People are seeing you, whether you know that or not. But there's some shame here with the spiritual practices for some reason. And that could be because you feel like you're being judged by people maybe that have come before you, is what I'm hearing. So maybe older people. But people are watching you. There's shame here. Give me more about the shame. Because you feel like you're under judgment for your spirituality. It could be this person that was trying to control your life and try to manipulate you. They make you feel ashamed of your spirituality, is what I'm getting. They want you to be ashamed of it. They want you to hide away and not do it. But you're still doing it. So they want you to feel ashamed, but I don't think you're ashamed, collective. And even if you can't freely do it out in the open right now, you are still doing it when you can, when you're alone. Spiritual magic. Are you guys readers or psychics? This literally says spiritual magic. Give me more. You're ashamed. Yeah, exactly. You're ashamed. They make you feel ashamed. You feel ashamed, or someone's trying to make you feel ashamed of your spiritual magic, of your spiritual practices. They don't want you. It's like they're trying to keep your light from shining, but it says allow your light to shine. Don't be ashamed of your spiritual magic. Whatever that is, take it how it resonates, collective. Thank you. Because you can have whatever you desire. You can manifest that. That's a part of your spiritual magic. It says master manifester. 8, transformation. Whatever you desire, you can have. Because you have been gifted, you have been rewarded from the higher, whoever you believe in, you've been rewarded with this spiritual magic. And Holy Spirit is saying you can have whatever you desire. Whatever you desire, you can have. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Give me more on this. There's definitely some grounding going on. Like, you are just so stable, and like, it's like no one can make you budge. And if you don't know this, I hope you know now that I think you do know this. I don't know if you know how powerful you are. I don't know if you know that you are spiritual magic. But a part of your growth has allowed you to remain grounded in your beliefs, grounded in this. No matter what this person, no matter how much this person tries to control your life, you are remaining grounded. I'm hearing, I just want to be liberated. I just want to be liberated. There's something about this. The Wheel of Fortune came out. Wheel of Fortune came out. The times where you weren't liberated, that's what I'm saying. That song, I don't know who sings it. I'm just hearing it in my head, and I'm not going to sing it right now, but I just want to be liberated. I just want to be liberated. That's how you felt, like you wanted to be free. You're about to be. That's what I'm getting. More. Fearless Love came out in reverse. So Shun. 10 and 5 came out. Now this could have something to do with financial success, or it could have something to do with unhealthy attachments. Now it came out next to this person that that's trying to control you. There was a time where, like, you loved this person and you didn't think twice about it. Fearlessly loved this person. Would do anything for this person. And that's why you would put them on the front. That's why you'd put them in front of your own needs and your own wants. But that changed. That ended. That ended. It was the end of that. That cycle has ended as far as you just... I'm getting loving with no love. Loving people, loving people who basically don't deserve it. Fearlessly, like not... There has to be some type of boundaries that you have to set. I think I mentioned that a little bit earlier. That you just fearlessly loving people, or people who are not good for you, people who try to control your life, keep you in the dark, don't want your light to shine, want you to be hidden up under there, want you to really be someone that you're not. There's boundary like that. That is over with. You've put up some boundaries because you are at an elevated status. Thank you. Manifestation came out again. Strong manifestation vibes in this reading. You're manifesting different, even through like emotional turmoil, just the emotional... I'm getting like the storm. There's been even in the storm, you've manifested opportunities. You've got about... There's so many, I'm counting 3, 6, 7 different ways that you can exit this storm. You've got options. You are a powerful manifester. You've got multiple ways to exit. And it's kind of, I'm getting like you kind of have always been able to, even through storms, have opportunities to, there's always been a way out for you. Always. Even as you were just going through it. And I'm getting a lot of emotion. I'm getting like you've been through a lot as far as love. Whatever type of relationships those are. It could be romantic, family, you've just been through a lot. And even through that, your guides, your ancestors, God has provided you multiple, you've always had a way out. Wow. You've got options here. If you feel like you're going through a storm right now, which I don't think so. I think you've gone through the awakening, collective, divine femme. But this is just confirming that you've always, no matter what you've been through, you've always felt like you can make it. You always felt like you can manifest something, even just the way that you believed. Your sense of belief in God or a higher power allowed you to have avenues to exit the storm. Yeah, you've always had support from you've always had support. You've always had support from you never really knew. You knew it was coming from, it wasn't like somebody, God sent you people to help you throughout your lives, you know, during hard times as well. But there was always something that protected you, that supported you in your time of need, supported you in hard times. You've always had that. Six. 2 6s. Oh, 666. Y'all might be seeing that. I think you've always had also, you've always been protected from fake people. Somehow, some way, you're able to see the evil ones. What about this? So 666 can be a positive number, but the way I'm seeing it is you've always been protected from the evil ones that try to falter and try to affect your foundation. God has always, whatever you believe in, you've always been protected by a higher power from people, some evil, all of them evil, if you know, fake people who try to affect your solid foundation. You've been protected from them. You've had like you can always kind of see them coming. Even if they come in your life and you don't see it at first, somehow, some way, that snake, that skin starts to shed. And you like, oh, you've been a snake this whole time? Nothing too crazy. Like they might have hoped that you self-sabotage, or maybe in some way helped you do some things to, in some cases, self-sabotage, but you've been ultimately protected. Yeah, some of them wanted you to feel like you were nothing, that you weren't worthy of anything better than what you than what you were getting at the time, than those storms. But you always believed. You could always see an exit out of every bad situation. You always saw it. Like, you always saw an opportunity for better, no matter how bad the situation. Transformation. Man, it's like your light, who you are, has always projected out. Like, you've always been a good person. You could always read people. I'm getting. You could always, whatever people were trying to hide, their true projection of who they were on the inside was always clear to you. You could always see it. It was like you had a crystal ball. Right? It was like you could read people. Somehow, some way, even if you got a feeling about people. And that's because you're really good at reading people's projections of who they are on the inside. They may try to act like one thing, but somehow, some way, there's something that they do eventually that projects who they really are on the inside. Now, for you, collective, you are spiritual gold. That projects from you. But you also can read other. You've always been protected in that way. That could be the knowledge that you've been gifted with, that you've been rewarded with, is being able to, that's the part of your protection. That's the gift they gave you, the knowledge of all, the knowing of all. That's how the higher realm was able to protect you from these evil people. It gave you that gift of a gift of reading, a gift of seeing people's true inner selves, no matter how much they try to hide it. Their skin always sheds. Snake skin. And because of this, because you were able to read these people, you may have felt like there was some bad luck in your life. Maybe because you couldn't understand I think this, for you, you feel like this was a gift and a curse. Because it can get lonely. It can get very lonely being able to read people, being able to see people for who they are. Because some of these people you may really, really like at first. And you're just like, dang, you ended up being a snake this whole time? And boom, you got to cut them off. You got to cut that cord. And the older you get, the more I think you value the relationships in your life, friend, family, work, lover. So when you have to cut these cords, you feel like this knowledge of knowing, maybe you feel like that could be a gift and a curse, because it can get very lonely. It can get lonely. You know, this is definitely not a curse, and it's not bad luck. This is for your protection. This gift that you have of reading people for who they are, it's a gift. Give me more. Thank you. Division and integration. I just said it could be lonely. 8. Yeah, separation. You feel like your ability to read what individuals project from the inside, read people for who they really truly are, no matter what they try to say, it does separate you from the pack. It separates you from everybody else. It just makes you different. And it can get, you know, it can get lonely, but you're never alone when, you're never alone, is what I'm hearing. You're never alone. Hold on. Give me more about this. What about, there's somebody here that's unwilling to, hold on. There's another woman here that's trying to creep into this reading. Not at all aligned. Not at all bearing any type of abundance. Like, who is this? Thank you. Not doing any type of self-healing. No transformation at all. Just completely opposite of you, collective. Who is this? Why are they creeping in on here? Who is this? This is someone that wants to come and communicate a truth to you. But it's like, whatever truth that they're trying to communicate to you, it's not. There's no, there's no validity to it. But they do want to communicate something. Or there's something. Oh, so this person that is not aligned or anything, they are finding out the truth about you. Finding out that your third eye is definitely open. That you're different. They see your growth. I don't know who that is over there. I really don't care. Because you're going to have people, like I said, it's got to be a fake. Like, again, that you're able to see people's true projections of who they are from the inside. One of these fake, maybe there was a person that you saw was fake in your environment, in your circle that you had. Now this person is kind of watching you from afar. Something's being communicated to them that you are magical, that you are awakened, your third eye is awakened, that you are special. It's someone that you separated yourself from. Which, okay, you're going to have a lot of people wanting to come back. Thank you. This person hurt you. Somehow, some way. You've actually got your, this person is going through a tower. Or this person is going through a tower because they hurt you. Because I believe you are the healer here, collective. It says wounded healer. I believe that this person here, that is, something's coming across, that they're learning that they may be wanting to communicate with you because they are going through a tower. They're definitely, and it's not a tower in a good way. There's no awakening happening here. There's no inner healing. There's no balance. So this person is going through a tower, and they're wanting to maybe communicate with you. Or, again, it's being communicated to them that you are who you are. Your light is shining. They're going through a tower. And it's not a good one. Whatever they did, they manifested this tower. This is the consequences of their actions, of how they treated you. And this is a woman that maybe said they were, like, she was aligned and said that she was spiritual and said all of this, but she was really fake. That's the fake person. Fake is a fake spiritualist. The truth is coming out about this fake spiritualist. And they're going through a tower. What else? I mean, if you care about Takeda, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. If there's... Yeah, but this spiritual magic that you have is your soul's purpose. You're meant to be a healer in whatever way. I'm getting more spiritually. Maybe some of your stuff that you're... how did this fall? Some of the stuff that you are doing is... maybe they're watching you. Yeah, secrets revealed. The truth is coming out about this person. Take one more and I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you. So the secret that was revealed was that you leveled up. Holy Spirit says to keep going. This is a definite level up. But I think Spirit wants you to move in silence. Oh, no. I think this person wants your help. They want your support. But, yeah, they definitely were one of the ones that put you through the storm. They're going through a storm. They want you, they need your help. But you're not there. You're not in their life, obviously, because again, you cut cords. You cut the cords. Collective, if you didn't know that this person who was fake to you was going through all of this, this is the secret being revealed to you. But they know you've leveled up. And they need your help. They are going through this tower. It's a storm. But this is, again, a manifestation of what they brought to themselves based on their actions, based on how they treated people throughout their life. Not necessarily only you. I'm getting that they treat everybody that they come in contact with dirty. Let's see here. They've been seeing signs. They've been seeing signs and synchronicities in regards to you. They see that you are way more confident than you were. You're very confident. They see that you're getting a lot of attention. And they're hoping, oh my gosh, hold on. All right, the card that fell on the floor was opening up. They're getting ready to they're getting ready to come and speak with you. Somehow, some way, they're going to communicate with you. They're going to open up. And that's what I said at the beginning of at the beginning of this reading, my intro. I mentioned that I had a feeling that someone regretted a conversation that they had with you. They wish they could have said more. But they couldn't. Maybe it had to do with their environment that they were in. Something was impeding them from really being able to express their true feelings. I didn't know if that was love. I didn't know. I'm not getting that this is love. This is someone that betrayed you, that is now regretting the last conversation that they had with you. They wish they could have said more. They wish they could have been more, less rigid, less dry with you. Wow. 12:13 on the clock. That's what I was getting. This is about someone who regrets their last conversation with you. It's someone that didn't treat you necessarily well. But you've already cut the cord with this person. This is one of the people that you've already cut the cord. There is a straggling person that tried to control your life. That's the last person that you have to cut the cord with, the energy cord. But this is someone you've already cut an energy cord with, and they're getting signs and synchronicities, and they're somehow something's being communicated to them that you have leveled up. And they see you're confident. They see you're getting a lot of attention. And now they want to come back and have another conversation with you. Which, okay. They see that you're healing, or that you've been healed. They see you're different in a good way. They see that you're healing for sure. So when I first started this, I mentioned that what caused your awakening was the fact of you choosing yourself first, no longer putting yourself on the back burner. This card says, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. Confirmation. Confirmation right there. I also said that the gift that you have, that you felt, that collective you feel is sometimes a gift and a curse, is being able to see what people are projecting from the inside, no matter what they try to say or act like on the outside. The transparency card came out. You see the real me. That's why I can't hide anything from you, and I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me more vulnerable. Confirmation. The only reason why these people are acting like this is because you might make them feel a little uncomfortable. They can't look you in your eye because they know you can read them. They know you're a reader. And I think I mentioned that. I said maybe somebody's a reader, but it's not a reader in necessarily tarot or card reading. You read people. And that's a gift. Some people think they can read people, but you really read people. That's your gift if you didn't know. If it resonates, put something in the comments. You can tell when people when people are being fake. People might say they love you, but they really don't love you. You can see that. The transparency. Some things are changing. Things are going to start moving really quickly for you in some areas. So some things that you may have felt like were stagnant, delays, they're going to propel. They're going to move forward. Make sure you prioritize things that start to move. Be mindful of what needs your attention most. Yeah, this person over here, this person that regrets the last conversation, they were being stubborn. They didn't want to feel weak. So they listen, it says, I'm going to put this landed on this person. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. I said that somebody is regretting not saying everything they meant to say in a conversation. They're regretting it. They didn't express their true feelings due to something in their environment. Whoever was in their surroundings. It's over with. You cut the cord. There's no, I don't see anything happening anytime soon as far as a reconciliation. Because this person isn't healed. It's like they just want to come around because they see that you are healed. They need your energy. Like they think about you a lot. So I also mentioned when you go through storms, collective. This I'm gonna end it at this on this card as far as that, and I'm gonna pull one card from ancestors, and we're gonna close it out. But I mentioned that in hard times in your life, you always found different ways, different opportunities to kind of exit those storms. It kind of like there was a sense of positivity. You always found light in dark situations. You always, again, found exits, even while you were in the storm, going through all these emotional things through different relationships. I'm getting, it's just, this is about relationships, all types of relationships, family, friends, lovers. No matter the storm, you always found a way to get out of it. I'm going to end it with this card. This card just came out. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. That's you, collective. That's you, confirmation. All right, I'm going to end it with one card, and then we're going to call it a night. It's getting late. Ancestors, thank you. Let me read this one. Just to make sure I understand it. I can't find it. It's like Holy Spirit be wanting me to literally read these cards. Like, all right. Oh. You are planting seeds. The cultivation card came out. which means that you bring life to situations. You're able to adapt, move from place to place, and still grow things no matter the environment you're in. It's kind of what I said. Even through a storm, you always find a way to kind of make it work, to come out unhinged. I'm gonna take one more because, I mean, that's definitely, and it says, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. Then the Gardener card came out. No matter what, no matter where you are in life, you're able to adapt and make things grow. Manifester, inventor. Period. That's the reading. And I provide it with love and peace, and is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable, because you are unbreakable and you are protected. You're a reader. If you didn't know what your gift was, if you were wondering, maybe this is confirmation for someone, because a lot of people are getting downloads, and if you're watching a lot of videos like this, you're trying to you're hearing that you have a gift, a spiritual gift. A lot of my readings mention that, but maybe you were questioning what that gift was. If you're someone who can read people, someone who can always kind of tell who's fake and who's real, no matter what's being said, this was for you. Remain unbreakable. Till next time. Bye.